Yo, what's up, how you guys doing? This is your boy C Lemons, OS1 type. A little about myself: I've been in the Navy for 6.5 years. I've been stationed in Florida, Mayport, Duval, as well as Spain, Rota, Spain. In that brief period of time, I've been able to go to over 20 countries. And in that 20 countries, I've been able to meet people along the way on my ships or whatnot that have taught me different ways that I call military hacks in order to take advantage of what is given to you in the military that you might not be aware of. So in episode 1, we're going to do a military hacks on the American Express Platinum card. If you guys haven't heard of it, stand by and I will show you some things that you may have never considered before. And if you guys would like more military hacks, please put "I want more military hacks" in the comment section. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy. So if you guys might not know, what exactly is the American Express Platinum card? Well, the American Express Platinum card is one of the most luxurious cards you can buy. Not only will it get you into countless airport lounges, as well as give you what's called global access and TSA pre-check or whatnot, it can also give you a $200 airline credit that you can use for any airline that is subscribed in their listing. So Platinum card has an annual fee. So annual fee, $550 for an annual fee. Who would pay that? I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't pay that for any card. But the trick to this is, you in the military, they waive any annual fee American Express does. So any card that you get with American Express, you can have the annual fee waived. So the $550 will be waived as a statement credit. So initially, once you get the card, it will reflect on your statement as a $550 fee, annual fee, but then it will be waived shortly after. So don't even worry about that. So some of the other things that you can look into, it's offering right now 60,000 reward points for actually spending $5,000 in the first 3 months. So $5,000 in the first 3 months, is that kind of on the high end? Yes, but think about it like this: when I was in Spain, I was basically paying my rent with my American Express card. So you gotta think about it. Things that you are gonna pay anyway, why don't you just pay with credit so that it can be counted as one of those fees or allotments towards that $5,000 credit? So what I would do is every month for 3 months, every month for 3 months, I would pay my rent, right? So my rent in Spain was 2,600 euro. I was splitting it with my roommate. So each of us was paying 1,300 euro a piece. So think about that. 1,300 euro is probably equivalent to around $1,500 US, maybe more. I don't have a convert off the top of my head. But if you think about it, 1,500 times 3 is 4,500. So all you gotta do is spend 500 more dollars so that you can get that $5,000 and get that free 60,000 points. So the 60,000 points can buy you anywhere from plane tickets. It can buy you hotel rooms. It can buy you merchandise online. What I usually do is with the $60,000 points is I usually just buy like a plane ticket or whatnot. Especially when I was in Spain, tickets are very inexpensive, so I would use my points to purchase the plane tickets as well as pay for the hotel, so that when I actually get to my trip or destination of where I want to go, I would basically pay nothing. So you got to think about that next time that you own an adventure and you have this card that pays for everything. Also, you can use your Uber rides with Platinum benefit. You can enjoy VIP status and $15 each month in Uber cash for US rides on the Uber account, plus a $20 bonus in December. And that equates to $200 a year. So wherever you're headed, you can get the style. So what I usually do is when I go somewhere within the States, I utilize that Uber credit. It may not be a lot of money, but you gotta think about it. $15 a month is equivalent to one ride somewhere. So you're saving $15 a month as well as $200 annually. So any incremental value is better than nothing. So also another caveat to the card is you receive what's called a global entry. So global entry is basically you can bypass the customs lines in any selected international airport that they have listed, as well as TSA PreCheck. So they give you $100 credit for global entry, as well as an $85 credit for TSA PreCheck. So being that you are in the military already, you don't have to necessarily worry about TSA PreCheck because you're already afforded that with being active duty military. So if you didn't know this, anytime that you apply or buy or purchase a plane ticket, if you just go to your known traveler number and put your DOD ID number, that counts towards your TSA pre-check number. So from now on, once you buy your plane ticket and you put that for your known traveler number, any airport has to honor that you're TSA pre-check. So you have TSA pre-check on your boarding pass, and then you can bypass any of those security lanes. Because who has time for security lanes? Nobody. But the thing is about the global entry, you can bypass the customs because customs. I just came back from Toronto, and customs can be a hassle sometimes, especially when you gotta wait in that line. But I was luckily enough, I didn't have global entry, but they recognized me as being active duty, so I bypassed the whole line. I wonder how many people were upset. A lot. Next, if you guys have ever seen those luxurious lounges in the airport, I have seen those. I have been in those. With the American Express Platinum card, you are afforded those lounges. So the American Express Global Lounge collection unlocks to more than 1,200 airport lounges across 130 countries and counting. Our unmatched worldwide coverage is made possible through our own networks, the Centurion Lounge and the International Air American Express lounges, as well as our partner networks, Delta Sky Club and Priority Pass Select Lounges. So for those lounges, I've been in a lot of them. When you have a long layover and you don't feel like sitting in those hard seats that they offer at the airport, they're very comfortable. You can go into the lounges. There's been many lounges I've been into where they have wine, they have food, they have TV, they have nice couches. So, and you can also bring in people. You can bring in two personnel along with you, I believe. I'll put a link in the description with all the benefits of the American Express Platinum card as well as the Gold card, so that anything I'm telling you today, you can go and verify with those links. But they are way better than waiting 2 to 3 hours for a layover and you guys sit on those hard benches when you can just go in, get you a couple of drinks, get you some food, relax a little bit, maybe take a nap if you want to, just don't miss your flight. But I would highly recommend that you use those lounges and utilize those lounges. Next reward is it has 5-time member rewards. So you can get 5x membership points for flights booked directly with airlines or with American Express Travel, and you get 5 times rewards points on prepaid hotels booked through American Express Travel.com. So a good thing about this is the American Express actual site that is built into the actual app with the American Express card is that you can go through many hotels, many hotel bookings, as well as airport bookings, and you can just type in anything you want and it'll bring up the hotels for you. And any purchases made through those sites, then you can get 5 times the reward points for them. And if you click in the link below in the description, then it will also give you the other multiple point values that you can get as well with the card. So the membership program. So you can watch points add up when you use your platinum card. You can earn you can earn 1 membership award point for every dollar you spend on eligible purchases. Use points to treat yourself to awards from over 500 leading brands in the travel, shopping, dining, entertainment, as well as membership rewards paid with points. Lets you use points when you book American Express Travel without worrying about blackout dates or seat restrictions. Reserve flights on any airline and use points for all parts of your flight, hotel booked and paid, and advanced vacation or cruise booking. And another thing I use, I noticed that for the hotel especially, I noticed that the military likes to, mainly when I go to the school, they like to book us at the Doubletree Hilton Lounge. So the good thing about that is you automatically get Hilton Honors Gold membership with American Express Platinum card. So as a Platinum card member, enroll to receive complimentary Hilton Honors Gold honors. So The thing I see about that is anytime you enroll in a Hilton, since you already have gold memberships, and then if you have been to any past school where they enroll you in the double trees, then you constantly building up points. So one thing that I noticed is when I went to Toronto for New Year's, is I was in a Hilton and they gave me complimentary breakfast for the whole time I was there. So you can either get complimentary breakfast or they give you 1,000 points added to your membership. So that is one big thing that comes in handy since you're already given Doubletree by Hilton those reservations. Then go ahead and make you a Hilton account and then get automatic gold bumped up just by having the platinum card membership. So some other rewards is no foreign transaction fees. You have car rental privileges. You have car rental loss and damages. So getting into your car rental can be a start of a great vacation. When you use your eligible card to reserve and pay for the entire eligible vehicle, rental and decline the collision damage waiver at the rental counter, the card will cover all your damages or anything like that that happen in the car. So all you gotta do is pay for everything with the card, and the link in the description will give you more detail about that. And if you have any questions, just post them in the comment section, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. And another thing is you can transfer any of your points to any frequent flyer that you use. Like if you use Delta or Sky Miles or whatnot, and you use that as one of your primary airlines, then you can transfer your points that you accumulate with your American Express Platinum card to your Delta or Sky Miles and potentially use those to purchase many things within that system or whatnot. Last thing is you also get a complimentary gold card. So a complimentary gold card, I believe it has an annual fee as well. I'll put that in the link description about that annual fee, but you can get a complimentary gold card so you can kind of pair up the platinum and the gold membership, so you can get the best of both worlds from both of those. If you guys want any more questions, if you have any questions or any comments, or you want some more information about military hacks, please put military hacks in the comment section. I want more military hacks in the comment section. Like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Boo!